Alright, so I'm going to check my files for Doki Doki Literature Club, because I think you need to check these. Doesn't like Luca, right? So, I'm gonna go to File, Open File Location. Alright, so, if I zoom up, go to Steam Apps. Alright, Common, Doki Doki Literature Club. Characters. Okay, nothing suspicious here. We have Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, Yori. This game will not give me a verse. DCCLC app, contents, resources, info. Okay, nothing there. Seeing if the... Wait a second. Is that new? Oh, look at that. It's an image. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? It just popped up in my files. It's called that must be the paint I spilled on Yuri or something. That's probably paint, right? It's not blood, right? It's not blood. Goodness. Man, that gave me a scare. Print it out? Heck no. No way. I wanna... Yeah, that image popped up in my files. See, it's right here. It's right there. Like, where in my Doki Doki Literature Club files. Don't worry, it's not in any of my, like, computer files, see? Doki Doki Literature Club files, so safe. But still, that was a creepy image. Oh my gosh. Nothing scary has happened in the game itself, but so far that was the scariest part of the game. That was a good scare. Let's go back to the game and see if anything happens. Anything new. Anything weird happens. Yep. There's the message. Let's load our game. Rise Day of Festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Strange. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Yeah, I just have a feeling that this isn't going to be good. I feel like something bad's going to happen soon. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Trying to see if my hair's standing up because goodness, that image, that scared the living daylights out of me. Like just wow, it scared everything. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Josh, you're the first one here. Let's give a moment of silence. Let's appreciate or not appreciate the silence of this game. Okay, alright. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be ones she prepared that all have poems that we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I wonder if it's going to talk anything about that image that I saw in my files. Monica, can you please explain what that was? Can you please explain? I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. I'm surprised as well. Yeah, she overslept again. I doubt that, but I'm just going to go along with it. that... What did I just say about Sayori? Yeah, that's not good. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. He only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. I really don't like how silent this game is right now. It's very... I'm actually very scared right now. I'm very scared. I know nothing's scary happening, but that... Still, that image, I can't. I have chills down my spine. Not just because of the image, but because of how quiet it is. It's quiet. It's just too quiet. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Josh. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Do you mean that as a bad thing? Monica, do you mean that as a bad thing? I don't know what you're... Are you implying that I left her sleeping? Or are you implying that she's literally hanging? I don't know what you're implying. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Monica is so suspicious right now. If there's an imposter in this game, it's gotta be Monica. Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. Well, you are the club president. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing that up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. I already have chills down my spine and nothing's even happened. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. So does that explain that picture that we saw at the beginning of this video? I wonder if that's one of the pamphlets. If that's a pamphlet, that's nightmare fuel, okay? Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Nah, I think they'd be more scared of the club. Yeah, I thought so too. I slipped through the pages. Each member's poem is nearly printed on its own page. Oh, poems. Giving it an almost professional feel. Music, can you please activate? This is creeping me out how silent this is. Once again, yeah. I recognize Nazuki and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during our practice. Let me make sure my volume's up. You see, my volume's legit all the way up. My volume's up. There's seriously no music. I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones you practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head to get out of my head, get out... What get out of your head? What? Get out of my head. What is this? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Let's take a moment to look at the top again. Can I scroll back up? It's repeating get out of my head multiple times. Get what out of your head? Need to get that image out of my head. That's what needs to get out of my head. I'm having even more chills down my spine. What is this? Reading the poem? I get a pit to my stomach. Josh? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that... I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... Okay, Now I think about it, I don't know if we want to do that. Just a thought. I really don't know if we want to do that. Wait, am I questioning everything in this game? Am I questioning everything? Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh, you'll see me back before you know it. I'm probably gonna be rushing out of there for all you know. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Should have tried a little harder for Sayori. Yeah, we should have tried a bit harder. I feel like my heart's like going at 100 miles per hour right now. Actually, no, it's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. I'm getting more scared. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they've always happened. That's all she needs, and I want to give it to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock the door. Hello? Sayori? Sayori, are you there? I didn't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? Hey, Sayori, you can come out now. You're done hiding, you know. Do what you did last time. Just come out. She really is a heavy sleeper. How heavy of a sleeper is she? She must be a really heavy sleeper, or maybe it's not that at all. I swallow. My heart's beating really, really fast. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Walking her up in her own house. I feel sick to my stomach. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Oh, in any case, I just swallowed right now. It just feels right. Nothing's happening, but I still feel sick to my stomach. I feel chills. I got chills. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Am I overreacting? I think I'm overreacting. Just calm down. Wake up! Wait, don't call her that. Don't call her that. There's no response. Oh, that's making me even more scared that there's no response, even though I called her several times and I tried knocking on the door. Oh, I didn't want to have to enter her room like this. No, I don't want to enter her room at all. I seriously... Why am I stalling? Stop stalling. Isn't that kind of a breach of privacy? It is indeed a breach. But she really loves me. But she really leaves me no choice. Please don't be a jump scare. Please don't be anything scary. Please. I gently... Oh, what's gonna happen now? What's gonna... Whoa! What is... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh my god. What is going... What is...